This and every show shall be dedicated to my man DJ Eastwood. Rest in peace, boy.
Rest in peace.
This is a
That will catch what? No.
it's your boy, and next to me always is
William.
Sankofa.
Two times.
Clap Clap. Yo,
Clap,
this is
clap,
what it
clap.
is. Yo, first, we gotta do this right. Rest in peace to the boy DMX.
Darkman X. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace to DMX, man.
Matter of fact, we should be playing.
Nah, people been doing that all, you know.
Yeah,
we're going a little different.
Everywhere I went, you heard "Get at Me, dog."
I'm DMX the fuck out, okay? It's like, no. But people like to play a person's music posthumously when it's the thing to do. We all rummage through old pictures. We listen to the old albums. Only heard the first 3 joints. Nobody really playing Grand Champ like that.
I seen a lot of people posting his prayer, him praying.
That's still the second album.
Yeah.
DMX is going to be forever in the annals of hip hop history as one of the only, if he ain't the only one, he's in very rare company to put out an album, 2 albums in the same year, and both go multi-platinum before streaming.
Yeah.
Let me make sure you understand. Before you could stream it, we had to physically go buy those copies. And 1 million of us did it twice to the same artist in the same calendar year.
That's major. I was in, was that 90 what?
99, I think.
99.
Might want to double check that. But yes, shout out to X, man. You know, multiple things going on about how he died. Some people say it was the overdose, which I'm more inclined to maybe understand. Some people said the family's like, nah, he had COVID. Oh no, he got the shot.
Are you serious?
Yeah, the family's saying he got the shot. He wasn't on drugs, and he died from complications from the shot.
So
I don't know.
So why are they saying? Why are they trying to make it seem like it was drugs then?
Because he had a heart attack, technically, right?
Yeah.
And we know how X give it up. He down with the Rizzoc.
Yeah.
And you put 2 and 2 together, you have a heart attack.
Yeah, he looked like he was in good health. Moving a little slower. I mean, he's older.
Yeah, he was older and he'd been through a hell of a lot.
On that versus, he looked like he was, you know.
He need to sit his ass down. I'm going to keep it 100. And the verses when I saw it. And I want to talk about...
He did sit down a lot.
Yeah, I want to talk about the other verses too.
Oh, yeah. Earl.
Yeah, I want to talk about that because I got something that nobody is talking about, but I'm going to keep it real. Okay. Now, I liked the DMX verses. I liked the way it was.
Yeah, that was
but
cool.
It definitely was like, damn, X old, man. X not just old, he drug addict old, which adds another dub on top of your age.
Yeah.
He was not the physical present, sitting up there with the baggy jumper with the tracks and the muscles. He was looking like me out there, like straight man boobs, gut. Yeah. He had the dad bod rocking. But you look at Raekwon. I don't know why I'm getting all this and looking at men, but you look at Raekwon and Ghost. They look good to be elder statesmen of hip hop, right?
Yeah.
So you not everybody got to go to.
Was a little too.
Yeah, but they put the Beijing in the beard. He was definitely, you know.
He had the young boy tight pants with the sag.
Yeah, like you be trying to pull off.
Nah. My pants might be a little fit, but I pull them up.
Yeah, like you. Yeah. No, you definitely don't be sagging. You definitely don't be sagging.
I can't sag.
But yeah. So I mean, like we was glad to get that as kind of like a. We didn't want to not have that, right? Yeah. To look back and say, yo, man, X did a versus, all his classic joints. Boom. You know, it was a good... I mean, look, you got to go. And if you're a drug addict...
You're going to go.
You want to go high. So, he went the way he went, and he transitioned, and he ain't in pain no more. Yeah. I've seen a lot of that. Like, X was in pain, he was feeling it, and...
And from what I've heard and from what I've read about DMX, he had a very troublesome.
Ooh, did he?
youth life.
Did you see the Bad Boy? I mean, the Rough Rider joint on BET?
Yeah.
They gave it up on that.
Yeah, he started out, very young in the streets. His mom took him to a juvenile detention center and just dropped him off. He thought they were coming to visit. She just dropped him off. Yeah, and that really affected him. And I was watching Roxanne Shante. She did she spoke about DMX on her Instagram. She talked about his life, and she had a hard life too, similar hard life, and she talked about his young age and all that happened to him and how that affected him, and how much of a giver he was, giving to people around him.
Word.
So
yeah, man.
It's just sad, man.
If you hadn't had a chance to check it out, I would definitely, because he speaks in it too. Like it's not just one of them documentaries where he don't talk and they just talk about him. He's sitting there, he giving it up. And X was a real boy, man, and I see it, so.
He was even on Ayana Banzat, and he talked about that too. I'm not a big fan of hers, but I did watch part of that when he was on there.
See, I don't like them Jones because they put you on TV, you air your dirty laundry, and it ain't like you keep seeing her after the cameras roll off. Yeah. She done become your therapist. You got to go. Now you done open up this fissure in your relationship.
But they know what they're getting into when they sign up for it.
But that's what I'm saying. You shouldn't sign up for stuff like that because you're opening up something purely for ratings, and there's no after help after that. Just because you open it up and say, yeah, you're right. My dad didn't love me. And it's like, okay, thank you. And now me and my dad sitting there crying, can't talk to each other. And you done got the ratings.
But they might, I don't know. We don't know if they do offer some type of aftercare. They should. You know what I'm saying? I remember watching the one where Tretch was on there. And he was talking about how much he hated his father for not being there.
Well, I mean, see, everything is relative to me. And I've been thinking over this crazy shit, like, recently. Like, would Tretch be the dude he was if his dad was there?
Probably not.
Would he had the success? Would he had the ambition, the right to... Look, I'm not saying he should absolve him. But it's like the purely of he got game, right?
Yeah.
So when he comes and tells the boy, Denzel comes and say, hey, yo, man, I made you. He said, the fact that I wasn't around, you pushed harder than you ever pushed, and you made it. You're welcome.
Wow.
I mean, if I had been there holding your hand and being all there doing all that daddy shit, you wouldn't have been who you was.
But, you never know. It might have had a different effect. He might have even been better.
True.
You know what I'm saying? So
like everything is hindsight.
It's definitely there's definitely effects, a ripple effect for your father not being there and being there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So
it's gonna go the way it's gonna go. But respect to DMX and his fams, and
rest in peace, Earl Simmons.
Yeah, Earl Simmons.
Dark Man X.
Definitely. So yeah, definitely I got the second shot today.
Okay.
I feel good. Same thing as the first
soreness.
One. Yeah, just every time I move to John, I got my extracurricular hand is a little, ain't no extracurriculars jumping off this week, but
the hand you make beats with.
Yeah, my beat making hand is a little, it's a little awkward. It's like the stranger, like all the time, But so I got it now, so I'm all vexed up. Come at me. Sneeze in my face. I'm going anywhere I want. I'm just whipping out the door. Whap! Got him. Sir, you can't go.
So you get a card?
Yeah, see, my dumb ass didn't take the card, right? But they gave me like a printout that says, I got the first on this date. I got the second on this. So they
gave you a card and you left it?
I got a card the first time I went with the date on it. I forgot to bring it with me today to go get it. So she couldn't give me another one because she said she only got as many as they scheduled there. And I kind of looked at her and gave her the right face like, you only got 50 cards? You can't share a card?
So which one did you get?
Moderna. Okay. That's the top effective joint. 98 point something %. Come at me!
What's Pfizer?
They the middle joint.
90s.
They like 92, 90 so on. And then Johnson & Johnson bringing up the rear in the high 80s. But it's a one and done.
Yeah.
Get the one shot and you go about your business.
Yeah.
But I'm going to turn it up. Come at your boy. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Open it up. I need you to open it up.
I'm finally thinking about getting a Tuskegee.
Go ahead, man. Get down. Get like me.
I tried to register with CVS, but you got to be 55.
Yo, man, go to your doctor. Tell him, you know what I mean, you need that thing.
They offered it to New Jersey State employees, but I missed the deadline. It was like last week sometime.
Yeah, but if they was giving away Chick-fil-A coupons, you would have been right there, huh?
Hello.
You ain't saying something about a coupon for Chick-fil-A in the email?
Can I get a grilled or spicy, dude?
I got the email, yo.
Can I add that card on my app?
This is the app. Yo, I got the app. Do that coincide, or is that one deal?
Or that's just a sandwich?
Yeah. Do I get the waffle fries though? That's important. Does it have to be lunch, or can I flip the breakfast move with the brown browns? Can I get the brown browns?
Well, if you get rid of the brown browns, you're going to have to wait for 5 minutes for the waffle fries in the morning.
Oh, God. No. Don't do that. Don't do that.
And you can't get the waffle fries for breakfast with the app. You got to order it.
Oh, they're real? Oh, my God. See? But no, man. Go out there and get the Tuskegee, man.
I mean...
Yo, man.
Still...
Come on, man. What else you put in your body you don't know about, man?
True.
Huh?
True.
You eat Jamaican food. You don't know what's in that?
Time.
Yeah. A lot of thyme, a lot of rosemary, a lot of curry. But you don't know what's in there for real, for real.
Time and ice cream.
No, you don't know what's in Frosted Flakes for real, for real.
Man, I got a box right over there, too.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you're right.
You don't know what's in this Clorox Beach that you put in your house?
Yeah.
You don't know what's on the moist towelettes you use to wipe your bum. We don't know what's in none of this stuff for real. So but then here they come with there's another strain. Do your worst. On this strain, I'm protected by the covenant. The covenant of Moderna. So yeah, man. So I'm protected. I'm walking around with the full body condom on. I'm ready. I got the full body Trojan.
Trojan mind.
Yeah. Yo, you see Snowfall, yo?
Yeah. Best show on TV.
Well, we got 2 more episodes, I think.
Yeah.
It's getting crazy.
Leon's still in the land of the living.
Well, no, I think that's what's going to happen. My prediction that Shorty gonna live. Shorty gonna try to make it right, and Franklin's gonna tell Shorty, "All right, look, be as though you tried to cross me, I'm gonna give you a chance to make it right." He's gonna somehow.
That's your Franklin impersonation.
Yeah, that was kind of my Franklin. Hey, listen, right? I know it's pretty bad. I gotta work on it, but he's gonna tell her, "Look, I'm gonna give you a chance to make this right," and somehow she's gonna set Man Boy up, and then it's gonna be Man Boy and.
That's her brother.
Yeah. No. That's not her brother.
Who are you talking about?
The girl Franklin was born.
Oh, see, I'm thinking of
the chick whose kid got it. Yeah. She gonna be murked. She gonna get it. Jerome gonna get her.
Yeah.
I think by the end of it, Jerome gonna kill her, and somehow Shorty gonna get Man Boy to somehow be in the same room with Franklin, and then by that time, the white boy would have been back in pocket, and they'll fix it.
Because they were trying to find a white boy so they could take over that connect.
Right, and he ain't nowhere near being able to talk to anybody, but his loyalty is still with Franklin, you know.
Yeah.
So I think at the end, Franklin's gonna be victorious, but his pop's gonna be MIA. He ain't fucking with his pop no more.
I think his pop's gonna get killed, man.
Nah. His pop's gonna be MIA. Mom's gonna ride with the son, right? I do not think Louie's gonna die. Cause in TV shows, when they kill off a major person, they kill them off, right? You very rarely put them in like that. She's hanging on just to kill her 2 weeks down on the season finale.
Yeah.
Like she's too pivotal to put them up. Now I got her getting better and her and Jerome being done. Cause she's shot now. She's like, I don't want no more of this. So next year we ain't got no Jerome. We ain't got no the girlfriend.
That nigga's Jerry Curl, man.
Nah, he the best character on there, man. To me, Jerome is one of the best characters on there because he's your quintessential boy in the hood. Yeah, I sell weed, and I got this shit locked down that I sell weed. Now here come my little dumbass nephew with this cocaine shit. Okay, all right, I gotta watch
how
this
he
thing.
handled the boys in the projects.
Yeah, cause he a real nigga.
Yeah.
He like, look, that's his peoples. We gotta go say what's up. So he stepped to the main boy, like, look, I'm standing right here. Look, I'm trying to make this shit right. I fucks with Jerome, man. And I know that in order for
it to... Say, let's go get something to eat.
Yeah. Jerome is like, you know, he reminds me a lot of my Uncle T, man.
I do want to see Jerome be successful, end up with just having his business.
Right, that's all he wanted. He's like, he wanted to make. Listen, he wanted.
All he wants to do.
And that's the average boy. The average boy doesn't want to be a kingpin.
Yeah.
He just want to get the bills off his back, put his money into something that he wanted to
Franklin
do.
Doesn't want to be a kingpin either.
Nah, I think it changed. I think it first went from, okay, let me see what I can do with this. But once he knew the CIA had his back, he was like,
after he killed the boy.
Yeah, he knew that they gonna want him in business and he cool. That's why I keep running to him every problem. Yeah. Hey man, I think I need your help with this. He like, yo man, that's nigga problems. That ain't my problem. My problem was getting you the coke. What you do with it is up to you.
Yeah.
My problem is I'll give it to you.
But his CIA connection is kind of shaky right now. So it's about to all crumble.
But they did step to the Chinese chick. They got her out of here. He was like, yo.
I don't think she's done though.
I think they scared her.
They scared her, threatened her family, but she's determined. She already lost her whole family because.
But here's the thing, the paper ain't fucking with her. They shutting the story down.
Yeah. But she still seems like one of the type of those reporters that are going to continue to go, and it's going to be her life work until she gets popped or.
Well, I'm thinking if that's the case, she gonna pop up next season out the blue or something.
Yeah.
Aha, Franklin, I've been following you.
Yeah, definitely.
She gonna fade off. Now we just gotta deal with it because I think Scully done. Yeah, Scully just like too fucked up. Yeah, he too fucked up. He gonna end up losing Shorty. He ain't smoking dust no more, nigga.
Nah, he already messed his head up.
he be checking fools. He be like, yo, I ain't smoking. Excuse me. He was like, I ain't smoking, man. I'm just God is watching us, man. And I'm like, damn, Scully. But
he played that character.
He playing the shit out of it.
He been playing that character ever since he been.
I want to say, shout out to the motherfucking cinematography. Snowfall. Because when Shorty was on the phone. And I was like, yo, Franklin in that house, right? Like, you seen the build-up. If you know shows, you know, once he's like, oh, yo, get the core. Yeah, once he like, hey, yo, Peaches, get the core. So once he told Peaches to get the core, I said, all right, he going over Shorty house. Yeah. But the way they did it was she was on the phone, and it's sort of, all you saw was the cane and the foot come in the shot. I was like, oh, these niggas got it.
Yeah.
You know, the whole thing with, the girl that was getting off of drugs, where they was doing the time lapse and she was in the bed. Yo, they be doing crazy good shit on that show, man.
And I hope that she turns herself around too, because she's the one that told him that Franklin's dad was snitching, or they saw it in the paper.
No, everybody put two and two together. No, Franklin's dad went to the mom and was like, "Look, this what happened." And then she went right to Franklin. Like, there was no loyalty there, right? But, yo, I want to talk about this, too. The one thing I respected is when he showed up at the crib and was like, look, I don't think you, I don't know if you know this, but everything I did was for the fam. I love my son just as much as you do. But he's too far gone now.
Yeah.
I got 2 tickets to Cuba.
Well, yeah.
If you love me, we could start our whole life over. You got bread. Let Franklin do him. Come with me to Cuba, and let's get the second half of our lives back.
She's money hungry too.
She riding with her son.
She riding with her son, and he's making money.
I don't think it's the money for her.
She not like what she was in The Wire. Cause she's same type of mom in The Wire too. Mm-hmm. She's a little bit more hardcore in The Wire.
She got typecast. But when he stepped to her and was like, "Look, baby, I love you. We can roll. I'm gonna give you some time. If you ain't there, I know you made the decision."
No, she said, "I'm gonna roll my son."
Yeah, that's crazy. But what you gonna do, man? That's her son, you know.
Yeah, and plus,
can't be so mad.
The son was there when he was off in his world. You know what I mean, getting high and coming back from Black Panther.
Yeah.
Exile, and,
So this next week it should be very fireworky, and then you got the season finale because I think it's only 2 episodes left.
And I think they got picked up for another season.
Yeah, it did. We never know it's gonna be a season 5. But right now, best show on TV right now is Snowfall, and we'll be here. You know what's going on with George Floyd, dog?
I know they're still in a trial.
I know that there's a trial
of the officer that killed him, and I think one of the main things was they're still trying to assassinate his character, George's character.
Word?
Yeah, they're trying to make it seem like he was the threat to that officer. And
I mean, that's what they got to go on.
Yeah, that's
the threat or no threat. It was for y'all motherfuckers.
All I know is they gotta be some type of guilty something, because if they don't, then that Minneapolis
gonna be trouble.
They're already rioting now over something else that happened outside of Minneapolis. There was another young man that was killed by the police, and he was accidentally shot because the officer was reaching for her taser, and she grabbed the gun and killed him. So it's tough, man. Continue to live this life as black people. We still have to.
You never know. Like that guy you were just talking about, the guy who was in the service. He was in full Desert Storm outfit, and they still pepper sprayed him.
Yeah,
he
had his hands outside the window.
So I never understood dudes who go and fight wars for this country. It's just, I get it. No, I'm not even going to front. I don't get it. And then, I get labeled like Mr. Anti-everything so many times.
But there's this one brother, he's an MC and I hate that I forgot his name. But he said that the reason why he joined the military is because if you have an enemy, you need to know how their systems work. So he entered the military to be kind of counter intelligence, like the spook that's sat by the door. Mm-hmm. So if you want to learn how to, military tactics and all of that, and there's a lot of gangs that did that. That they would send members in the army and armed forces to learn military tactics to bring back to their gangs.
Yeah, but no, I try not to be. I really, really try to be open-minded. I really try to be like, okay, let me see stuff from both sides and make a legitimate, distinction. And I had some life. I don't like to put too much stock in the TV shows, right? Because they're edited and they're done, especially documentaries. But there are some times where something will touch you in a certain way and you adapt. There are a lot of people who watch the documentary and stop eating meat. No, seriously. They'll look at yo, man, I didn't know they did that to the cows and shit. Yo, I'm not eating no more meat. And I can't do it no more because I seen what they did to Sort Out. I get that.
Yeah.
I just saw a documentary.
They just had this one with the seafood on Netflix.
Now, a lot of people were like, no, I'm done. I'm just going to be a vegetarian after watching that. And I get that.
Yeah.
I happen to love seafood, so I would never watch that. Because I don't want it to ruin.
Negroes is not giving up no crap.
I don't want it to ruin.
And I was like,
my scallop experience.
Me and my wife were talking where do all these daggone crab legs. There's crab boils everywhere. There's a crab boil right around the corner.
Well, we're luckily on the East Coast, so it's easy to get crab. You just go right, to the shore and get it.
It just seems like they just...
It's not like we're in, like, Idaho, where they got to import all their seafood. Like, our shit can still get here from, like, Virginia, Chesapeake Bay, and still get here within a day. So, where other places would have to get flown on dry ice, and the price goes way up because you're in fucking Chicago and can't get, But, I saw this documentary called Exterminate All the Brutes. And is the most influential, the most mind-blowing documentary about American history, what they did to the Indians, what they did to the Jews, and of course what they did to us. I don't want to go into depth because I want you to see it, right? So I'm giving you some homework.
Yeah. I'm going to give you some too. I'll let you talk.
You got your homework assignment for the week, Sankofa. Hey, you paying attention?
I'm paying attention.
Look at me.
I'm trying to see if I have it on HBO Max.
It is. It's called Exterminate All the Brutes. You are to watch this. Yes.
Yeah, I'm about to watch it tonight.
You are you and the missus.
How many episodes is it?
It's 4.
Okay.
You can get one a day.
I usually binge watch the show.
Do what you got to do, but I'm telling you, it is mind blowing. Because you're intelligent. The average person will get like, I don't get. But I'm asking all my intelligent people to take a moment. And if you start it, I don't have to worry about you finishing it. It gets into everything, the slave trade, and it gets back to the origins on that. Columbus. The main thing is Columbus, what we did to the Indians, and as far as how the white man cultivated this country and just took the country. Real quick. It's like me coming, like I told you, it's like me coming to your house and be like, yo, how you doing, Sankofa? Lovely, lovely home you have here. You know what? It's so nice that I think I'm just going to take your living room for Vic and me and my shit, okay? Whoa. Is there a problem? Because I got this gun on my hip. Don't make me shoot the shit out you.
Matter of fact, I'm not going to use that. I got the smallpox in this blanket.
Yeah, take these, right? Just stay out of your living room area.
And let's sprinkle some alcoholism.
Yeah.
Down your blood.
Oh, let me rape some of them women you got in your tribe. And
matter of fact, take this little bit of the property and
and then
this casino.
And then 2 weeks later, I come back and say, hey, listen, I'm getting bigger. Progress is progress. I am what God created in His own image.
Yeah.
So you can't stop this progress because that'd be stopping God. You don't want to stop my God, do you? I don't give a fuck what that unga bunga shit you listen to. But you ain't chopping my God.
Unga bunga.
So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have to take over your kitchen and half of your dining room now. Mm-hmm. But you got the upstairs, you got the garage, you got all of that, okay? So I'm allowing you to have that. You're welcome. I come back another year. And he said, Cover, check this out. I'm going to need the whole downstairs. I can't help that I'm growing. That's exactly what happened. Somebody comes in your house, starts off with you like, and you know what the funky thing the Native Americans said? They said, why do you step to us with this aggression? Well, we could have given you what we gave you out of the love in our hearts if you just had to come down and act like you had some goddamn sense. Come sit down, break bread with us, talk to us.
And this is Britain.
Yeah. These are the Puritans. These are the colonists. This is what they do.
I mean, and they did that to almost every. They tried to do it.
They did it all over the world.
They tried to do it in China. Didn't really work.
Here's who writes the story. The most powerful. Because if they want to tell the story of Sankofa and his crew, it ain't gonna be none of y'all left. It's gonna be all Vic people.
That's why none of
So I write the history books.
That's why the textbooks don't have any of the real history of Africans.
But you know what's fucked up? We all know it don't have the history. We still go take them classes. We still take them classes. We still have to take and get the degrees.
And the thing about it is, when I learned history. I had to learn the school's history, but then also was taught by my family, my grandparents, and grandmother. You know what I mean? Of my family history and Black history. So.
But she only knew what they told her.
No, we learned stuff that we didn't learn in school.
Well, you were lucky, right?
Yeah.
Because the average person, you send their kids to school and you trust that they're going to teach them what they need to know, right?
Yeah.
But even to the concept of trying to create the person, and it all started kind of with the Bible. I hate to say it. Mm-hmm. But they started off with the Bible. The most purest thing. They took it and made claims. That's why we have slavery. Mm-hmm. There are people that are above, under. There are people that are inferior to me. Then there are people that are savages. There are people that are animals.
Yeah, we have to save them.
So they thought the Indians were better. We was like, look, we're just going to free them, a.k.a. take their land, right? Mm-hmm. We're going to let them roam and do them. But these Africans, we got to enslave them because they'll take over. Then it's not going to be no more white people. What will we do?
I mean, the Bible was used for a lot of harmful and evil uses. You know what I'm saying? They have versions of the Bible for the slave where they took out parts of Exodus. They took that out.
They touch on that. They touch on everything about that. They touch on the whole. Everybody always like, obey your masters, but they take it out of context because they had indentured servants. Where you could be a slave over there in Egypt and all that shit, but eventually you would have gotten your freedom. Yeah. Not that shit that they was trying to do to us.
No, not at all.
So that's what I'm saying.
The
like
word I was looking for, perversion.
So
I'm definitely gonna check it out.
That's the homework.
Also,
so next week we can really get into it.
For your homework,
yes,
there's a movie on Amazon Prime called Them.
Oh yeah, the horror joint. Yeah.
Yes, and it's crazy that the plight of
Layla Weiss did it.
Yeah, it's amazing that
Layla
the plight of Black people with racism has become a horror film, a genre of horror film. You know what I'm saying?
Well, we allow it and we like it because we're creating the narrative.
Right.
So that's why it's okay.
This movie, Them, me and my wife watched it.
Is it a movie or a series?
It's a series.
Okay.
It's 10 episodes. It's really good. And it's this family that moves from down south, from North or South Carolina to Compton. Mm-hmm. And this is like in the 50s, 60s. And at this time, it's all white people.
Before Franklin Saint and them got before Snowfall set in.
Before Tukey and all of them.
Yeah.
And
Crips.
just the battles and the stuff that this family goes through. And there's also a supernatural element to it too. So this movie is really, really good. It'll make you mad and it's a little scary, but it's a really, really good movie.
All right, so we both got homework. My homework is Them on Amazon Prime, and your homework is Exterminate All the Brutes on HBO Go. We have that done, and we're pretty much around that time. Some old nigga in London died, Prince such and such. Some colonizer. That's right. I'm in my bag now. As you watch that, you just gonna be like you gonna have a white friend be like, hey, Sankofa, how you doing? Be like, what's up, Marcus? Hey, man, I was just wondering, man, did you get the game, man? And he's like, no, I did not. He'd be like, man, you're really short with me. Don't worry about why I'm short. Y'all been trying to, what you trying to come to my house and colonize me, Marcus?
But see, it's crazy because I do have that. I'm woke, I guess you could say with quotes. Mm-hmm. But I do have white counterparts that I have relationships with, friends. And the ones that I do have these friendships with, it's not a lot of them, but the ones that I do have a friendship with, it's kind of, I guess because of my upbringing. And the town that I grew up in a hands down. Most of the time that doesn't really resonate in my head because I haven't had any type of situation with them. You know what I'm saying? My one friend, for example, Sean, he's always been genuine with me. You know, even when, you know, other kids have been you can kind of almost tell a little bit. He's always been, you know, we've always been 100 with each other. So it's,
like I hang around white people that I can call out the bullshit and they just be like, well, yeah, that's what it is.
yeah.
Like I was talking to this one boy, I was like, you ever find it funny how you go past any type of construction site? Like you'll see dudes like working on a construction site, right? You see a group of them. And the white boy is either in the truck, he's either driving or he's working the backhoe. And anybody with no shovels in their hand doing any type of backbreaking work is either Spanish or black. And they got the girl holding the traffic sign. You ever notice that? And I was like, it's like, even if you came to work, you knew on the job site, you're not picking up a shovel. You're a white man. You're going to be sitting there with your arm hanging off the mixer, mixing the cement. You're not going to be in the trenches with Javier and Malik. You're just not. Like, I don't like to pussyfoot around it. Like, certain shit, they get off. Now, the luxury that I have is that I ain't in the 60s and they can just sick a dog on me and tell me to shut the fuck up. They got to deal with me now.
Yeah. And I think what I was saying is that we're able to, you know, communicate, and we've talked about race. We talked about race all the time. And he's one of the ones that has an open mind. You know what I'm saying? He's always...
I met a couple in my life.
Yeah.
I met a couple.
He's
that they have no ill will.
Yeah.
Like, but there are some people that I met and worked with. I know I ain't never seen the inside of their house.
Yeah.
I just know that.
I mean, I've been in this house.
Okay, but I'm saying the other ones.
Yeah.
There's some
and there's some other ones that will be nice as pie to your face.
No, but here's the thing. I'd rather them do that.
Yeah.
Because it's like the respect level. Because before they used to be like, fuck you talking about, nigga? I
I'd rather them not even deal with me than be in my face.
Well, hold on. If you have to work with a guy, let's say you have to work with him. His views is his views.
Right.
But while he around you, he stole that shit. He don't talk about no all lives matter.
And that's what I'm saying.
He respects the fact that he got to keep them opinions to himself.
I'd rather it be like that.
Yeah. I respect that because it's showing me respect. Because there was a time where they be like, no, you don't fucking be here. What the fuck you doing sitting there, nigga? Take you and your fucking family and get the... Spit in your face.
Oh, yeah. Nah, that's...
I'm saying I have the luxury of not having to deal with that. Yeah. So he has to sit there and go, oh, this is the 60s. I tell this nigga, shut the fuck up.
Just like in them, there's a whole...
But that's what I'm saying. They have to deal with us now.
Yeah.
So that's the little bit of the caveat. So a lot of them are like this. Like, yeah, I mean, it's like what my man Patrice O'Neal said. He's like, there are a lot of people that's just regular racists. Like, they're not even evil. They're just like, you know what? Here's some money if you need it. But, you know, don't come to my house and don't date my kids. And
just like Jim Brown.
Look, what was wrong? Look what was like, listen, if you need anything, I think so highly of you and your brother. I said, now there are two fine standing citizens and classic athletes, and I'm glad to have known you. I appreciate you, Jim. You're a good man. Mm-hmm. Hey, man, not wrong. He's like, well, let me get up. My old lady want me to move this here cabinet. Hey, man, you want me to help you move the cabinet? Jim. You know I don't want no niggas in my house. And this Jim Brown, big ass Jim Brown could have squashed him like a grape.
Jim Brown, he was all American. Is he in the pros? He was in the pros.
He was in the pros. He said, Jim, come
Negro.
on, silly man.
Silly Negro.
You know I don't let no niggers in my house.
Niggers. You know they racist if they say niggers.
Yo, that was the realest thing. And I said, you know what? What would you rather not have it? Look, there are always going to be people who have different...
He probably threw that glass he drank out of in the trash.
Look, it doesn't matter. He offered him a glass. Yeah. He sat on his man's porch. He gave him accolades. But
he's not allowed in the
Why
house.
do you need to do everything? That man can't have a certain thing. Look, I'm just saying, he can't have... It's his house. He can't have certain rules in his house. And one of his rules that he don't want black people in there, don't let no black people go in there. But he had the wherewithal to say, hey, gave that man some flowers, even if he took the cup away with some tongs and never touched it again. It was like, this the nigger cup now. Okay, beers are nice. But you sat here with me and you gave me the respect. This is what they doing today. Oh, God, Victor, you're so funny. Your takes are so funny. But I come into work, I find out you had a whole cookout. And surprisingly, none of the black employees was there. So I'm going to feel some type of way, or I'm going to thank you. Because when I show up, guess what happens?
Supposed to pause.
Who let the dogs out? who let Malcolm X in the building? Oh, hey, Victor.
Hey, and pass me that potato salad with the raisins.
Oh, Victor, hey, how you doing? You came, huh?
Yeah.
Now I got to have that awkward conversation. No. Keep me away from your nasty ass cookout.
Hey, Vic, you want some ambrosia?
Yeah, no, I'm cool. I'm going to tell them, what the fuck?
Hey, Vic, how about a club soda?
No. I shouldn't be there. Yeah. I don't have to do everything. Learn that you don't. Listen, I take pride in the fact that they, even if they do have that ill will, they got to stifle that shit around me now. They can't let that racism dick hang out like it used to. The racism dick used to be right there, front and center.
But you're right, because I guess in the times that I've worked, see, now I don't work with a whole lot of white people. But in the times where I haven't had any incidents where it's anything blatant. You know what I'm saying? Blatant racist. You haven't.
You don't think they got together and was like,
I
wonder if Lenny's going to bring fried chicken to work tomorrow.
I was bringing fried chicken.
But here's the funny thing. I did bring fried chicken. And
I'm just saying.
Let me tell you a funny story.
No, hold on. I'll say I never really had, that I can remember, any blatant in my face. Mm-hmm. Behind my back, maybe. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But in my field, it's not a lot of, well, maybe in the area that I work, it's not a lot of Caucasian people. Mm-hmm. Because
they get ate up.
I mean, Camden is definitely...
they would eat them up the fuck up. Yeah. There are people in your line of work and...
Like, they eat up some black folks too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So they definitely eating us up. They damn sure gonna eat them up. Yeah. Quick funny story. So I'm working out in Malvern. I'm the only black boy at the gig. So I befriend this one dude and we become chummy. For whatever reasons, I lock my keys in the car, right? So I can't get home. But he says, hey bro, I ain't got really nothing to do. I'll drive you home to get your spare set. And I'll bring you back up here and you can get in the car. Yo, man, thanks. Appreciate it. Blah, blah, blah. So he takes me home. And he's your quintessential Malvern white boy. In the skating, got the long hair. All we did was talk about rock music all day, right? So I said, all right, man, hey, you brought me all the way down here to 3012, down here in the hood, down Ringo Street, right? Come on in, man, meet the fam, He's like, yeah, you sure, man? And I said, yeah, man, no problem. Come on in, meet the fam. Little did I know that my people were in the middle of dinner. And as I bring this white boy into the room, guess what happens to be for dinner that night?
Fried chicken.
Worse. My mom had to go to, oh shit, I'm going to fuck up the story because it has to be Dwight's. You know what Dwight's is? The king of ribs?
Dwight around your lips?
No. Dwight, the rib place.
Yeah.
My mom decides to go to Dwight's that night and rib the fuck out. My mom got a platter of ribs. My dad got a platter of ribs. Mom Ruby, platter of ribs. Even Jenna had a platter of ribs.
They ain't bring you none?
No, I was grown. I ate with, on my own. So everybody in there just snacking on these ribs, and this white boy comes to say, "Hey, I wanted y'all to meet my friend Corey or whatever the fuck his name was, right?" He's like, "Hey, how you doing?" So we leave out, right? So I get the keys. My mom go, "Oh, hey, how you doing?" She got the sauce around her lip. Totally black moment. So I go back to the car, and it's kind of quiet for the first 10 minutes. I was like, "Hey, man, just to let you know, we eat other shit, too." We bust out laughing. He's like, "Bro, I wasn't going to say it." I was just like, wow. They're really eating ribs. I was like, "Man, fuck you, first of all. But yes, we eat ribs." I said, the only thing you would have caught us on watermelon day that would have made it any worse. But I'm talking about smack, like everybody elbows up, face down in the plate, as this white boy was in the room. My whole family chowing down on ribs.
I love what Dave Chappelle said about eating chicken. You ever see that bit where he talking about chicken? And white people looking at him?
I don't eat fried chicken in front of white people. I found it awkward.
I eat Chick-fil-A.
No, that's not fried chicken. I'm talking about...
No, I eat Corinne's.
Oh.
I eat Popeyes. I don't care.
Yeah.
Chicken is good.
Yeah, chicken is damn good. But I'm just saying, I feel like looked at if I'm just like... and I got the grease around.
I mean, I wipe my mouth.
Sometimes I wait to the end.
But see, I don't work around a whole lot of white people. So
okay.
I'm free.
Yeah. But this is the Fatboy Kids Rec Show, man. Listen, everybody got their homework ready.
Now, if we eating chitlins...
Nah, I would never.
Eating chitlins in blackface.
I would never. We'll be back next week, man. It's a short week. Hopefully, nobody will die for next week, and we can just get into these topics. And we'll be back, man. This is your boy Vic Nice. Next to me always is
William Sankofa 2 times.
And this is
That will catch what? No.
We'll catch you next week, man. All right.
Let's go get some chicken.
Yeah, let's go get some chicken and some ribs. No, he didn't. Oh shit.